Hi, my name is Josh Udy. I'm the Elementary Mathematics Curriculum Manager for Houston Independent School District. In this video, I will be showing how to represent and solve the subtraction of two fractions with unlike or unequal denominators using graph paper. Let me begin by reading the problem. Miss Williams had 3/4 of a cup of sugar left in her canister. She used 2/3 of a cup of sugar to make a batch of cookies. How much sugar does Mrs. Williams have left? I'm going to begin by writing a number sentence to represent what's happening in this problem. Miss Williams had 3/4 of a cup of sugar. She uses 2/3 of a cup of sugar to make a batch of cookies. And I'm left wondering, how much sugar does Miss Williams have? When using graph paper for this, it's actually quite difficult to determine what should I draw as my whole. Students may initially draw 3/4 using 4 boxes and then shade them in and then struggle to represent what 2/3 looks like. This means that students need to determine a whole that can be partitioned into both fourths and thirds. They need to represent a whole on their graph paper and know that it can be divided by 4 as well as by 3. This will take some time for the students to figure this out, and it's fine to allow them to make many mistakes. I know, though, that if I create a whole that is 12 long, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, if I represent 1 cup of sugar using 12 boxes, that I can show both 3/4 and 2/3. And why 12? Well, for the first fraction, 3/4, I know that 12 is a multiple of 4. 4, 8, 12. For the second fraction, 2/3, I know that 12 is a multiple of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. It's not important to stress common denominators or least common multiple at this point with your students, but they will have to find a common denominator when using graph paper. She starts with 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So I have 12 long here, and I have to figure out what a fourth is. Then I need to count that 3 times because she has 3/4. In my mind, I'm thinking, if 12 is my whole, what's a fourth of it? So what is a fourth of 12? I know that a fourth of 12 is 3. So I'm going to mark here that that's a fourth, and a fourth. So here I see that I have fourths when I have 3 boxes together. She has 3/4. So I'm going to shade in yellow to represent that she has 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I know that she needs to subtract 2/3 cup of sugar. This is challenging because right now my model doesn't represent thirds. So in my mind, I need to think, if 12 represents the whole, what is a third of it? A third of 12 means 12 divided by 3. So I'm thinking 12 divided by 3 is 4. This means that I can represent fourths when I put 4 boxes together. I'm going to draw this line clearly larger than the other lines. And what I want students to understand is that this part represents 1/3, that this part represents 2/3, and that this part would represent the third third. So what do I have here? I see in yellow 3/4, a fourth, a fourth, a fourth, shaded, and then I see 1 additional fourth not shaded. I know that she uses 2/3 of a cup of sugar, and I can see a third is 4 boxes, another third is another 4 boxes, and another third is the last 4 boxes. She uses 2/3. So this third is gone, and this third is gone. And the question is, how much sugar does she have left? I can see that 1 shaded box there. That's what she has left. Well, how much is that compared to my whole cup of sugar? Because my cup of sugar was made of 12 equal parts, I know that what she has left is 1/12. of a cup of sugar.